have you been doing? Welcome to my channel where we usually do art tutorials and painting videos. But for this week we're going to be doing something a bit more different, as I'll be trying out diamond art for the first time. If you don't know what diamond art is, it's basically applying tiny little diamonds crystals to a pattern and creating interesting art pieces. I've seen this being done with charms and similar, but I've never really seen a whole painting kit for this kind of art style. I do want to state that this kit was sent to me for free to try out by the company Crafties, but anything I say will be 100% my honest opinion on it. They assured me that their kits are all vegan friendly and cruelty free, which if you've been on this channel for a while, you know that's an absolute must in my book. And also, parts of the purchases go to support the artists who came up with these paintings and these designs, which again, that's awesome. That being said, I had no idea how to begin, where to start from, since I didn't find a little booklet or something inside the box, but I saw it had their website with a guide on how to basically start this project, and I just quickly googled that on my phone to get a basic idea. And once I started out the first few little diamonds, it got very intuitive. Basically, all I had to do was take one of the plier pens, put a little bit of the gum they include, and then just select a piece of the tiny little diamonds and apply it as instructed on the actual canvas. There's a little index in the top right corner which has the names of all the little packagings and color codes, what goes where on the canvas itself, and also the actual names are printed on tiny squares on the canvas, which made it very intuitive as I was proceeding forward. The canvas itself is also sticky, so it was a good idea and recommended to peel it little by little as you proceed further with the project. And that will also help not to get little fuzzies or hairs or dust over the canvas and just protect it, since soon I realized that this is not something you can do in one afternoon in one sitting. First I thought it was going to take me hours, but spoiler, it actually took me a good week to do this. It kept me occupied for several days, and in between I would roll it back on itself in its box, which is probably a bad idea, but it turned out very good. None of the diamonds fell, there was no damage, no nothing, and just proves that it's very good quality canvas. And also the materials like the glue and the resin or gum, I'm not really sure what it is, that keeps it all together, is just very sturdy on its own. On Friday, actually, my mom came by, and she's not an artsy person. She has no background in arts or crafts, but she instantly wanted to try it. And she came over on Saturday, and I was like straightening my hair in the bathroom or something. And when I went to the kitchen where I continued with the project, because it was quite big and wouldn't fit on my desk, she had already gone through a big chunk of the canvas without me. And let me tell you, she doesn't even know English. She had no instructions, no nothing, and had already done a big piece on her own. So all that to say, it is very beginner friendly. And by the way, the box you're seeing that holds all of the bags is just an old smartphone box I glued together. That way it would all be, that way I won't end up losing something. We both found and agreed that it's a very relaxing activity on its own, and she did agree that it was indeed very well assembled, as it included everything needed. And also, spoiler alert again, I had lots of materials left over. Like I had an extra piece of the gum, plus a couple of full bags of the beige I used for the background, and all of the other bags were left with like half of the diamonds. So I was worried initially that maybe it won't be enough, but it was much more than enough. and I'm probably going to use it to make, like I said, some charms or some, I don't know, some patterns or something in my free time. I'll probably buy her one for Mother's Day or her birthday since that one is approaching, because she was really liking it and how sparkly and shiny the stones are. Which is actually true. I noticed it as I was completing it. They had this very beautiful shimmer against the light, and I just thought it would look beautiful once it was fully assembled. And I think about hanging it up against the wall that's against the window in my living room. I just think it would be a very pretty touch. So if you have a lot of free time, or you're stuck at home, or you want to try a new hobby, in my opinion it's a very good activity, especially if you have already interests in stuff like coloring books or knitting, crochet, or maybe embroidery, similar activities. You're probably going to enjoy this just as much as we did. There's also a wide variety of different paintings you can do, of different artists that have been submitted to Craftease's website. You can also even submit your own photos and have them converted into diamond painting projects. If you decide to do so, Crafties were kind enough to give my channel a 20% discount code for my subscribers and for my viewers to use upon your first purchase. So if you decide to get one of these kits, you'll save 20% with code shine-20. I will put links to this specific one and to Craftease's page down in the description box with the code and everything you may need if you are indeed interested. I just want to put a little disclaimer that the links are indeed affiliated, which means if you do end up purchasing something, I will get a small commission without any added costs for you. It just helps support me and the channel. And after a week, here's the finished product. I'd like to give special thanks to my Patreon supporters, to Helga and Megan. Thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see each other in the next one.